Meet Eamon. Eamon loves networks and computers. He is always curious and loves to discover new things. He learns about cybersecurity every day to protect his network. One day, Eamon noticed his internet was very slow and unstable. He suspected that something was wrong in his network. The connection kept dropping, making his work frustrating and slow. Eamon knew he had to investigate the problem and find a way to protect his devices and data. After thinking for a while, Eamon came up with a smart idea. He realized he could check his network ports to find open ones. Open ports might let attackers in, so he decided to create a simple tool to scan them. He wanted to protect his devices and feel safe on. Eamon decided to build his own port scanner using Python. He chose to make it simple so even beginners could use it. He added a clear interface, progress tracking, and made sure it shows which ports are open, closed, or filtered. This tool helps him and others secure their network easily. After creating his tool, Eamon scanned his network and found the open ports easily. He closed unnecessary ports and improved his security. Now he feels confident and safe online. He even shares his tool with others to help them protect their networks too. Eamon's simple idea turned into a great solution for everyone. Let's start scanning TCP ports using Eamon's tool, Port Scanner Pro. This is the main window. Simple, clean, and easy to use. Everything starts from here. First, we need to enter the target IP address, or the domain name that we want to scan. After that, we select the TCP option to tell the tool to scan TCP ports only. Always remember, never scan websites or servers without permission. Use this tool for learning and testing on your own network only. Next, we type the starting port number. This tells the tool where to begin scanning. For example, you can start from port 20 or port 80, depending on your needs. Now, we add the ending port number to define the full range we want to check. This helps us focus on the most common or suspected ports. Finally, we click the Start Scan button. The tool scans each TCP port in the selected range and shows which ones are open, closed, or filtered. Quick, clear, and super helpful. Now, let's see how we can do the same scan but for UDP ports. Port Scanner Pro allows scanning both TCP and UDP easily with just one click. We type the starting port number for the UDP scan. This helps focus the scan on the most important ports for our network. We type the starting port number for the UDP scan. This helps focus the scan on the most important ports for our network. Next, we type the ending port number. This defines the scan range, making the scan faster and more accurate. Finally, click Start Scan and watch the results appear in real time. You'll easily see which UDP ports are open, closed, or filtered on your network. Now let's see how the tool works in real life with a real example. This time, instead of scanning my local IP, I will use a safe and legal target, which is scanme.nmap.org. This is a test domain provided by Nmap for practicing scanning, so it's completely allowed and safe to use. I enter the domain name scanme.nmap.org, select TCP as the protocol, and set the start port to 20 and the end port to 30. Then I click Start Scan and wait for the tool to check each port in this range. As you can see, there is only one open port and the rest are filtered, which means they are protected or not responding to scans. This demo shows how Port Scanner Pro works accurately and safely. Now let's repeat the same steps for UDP to see how it handles UDP port scanning as well. Now, let's repeat the demo, but this time using the UDP protocol. For this example, I will use a public and safe IP address, which is 8888. This is Google's public DNS server, so it's commonly used for testing network tools. I select UDP as the protocol, then I set the start port to 53 and the end port to 55. After that, I click Start Scan and wait for the scan to finish. As we can see, all the scanned UDP ports in this range are filtered, which means they do not respond or are protected by a firewall. This demonstrates how Port Scanner Pro can also handle UDP port scanning safely and effectively. Always remember to scan only approved and safe targets for educational purposes. And now, let's go back to Eamon for a moment. After exploring networks, scanning ports, and learning from his mistakes, Eamon has become a smart and careful person who always protects his devices and helps others do the same. His curiosity turned into a skill, and that skill made him stronger and more confident in cybersecurity. Did you enjoy Eamon's short story? Do you want to be like Eamon? Curious, responsible, and ready to learn every day? If you like this project, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more simple coding and cybersecurity ideas. You can find the complete project code in the video description below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.